Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today content was delayed by a little while. I'm not sure really what was going on there, but we got our new content and we got a ton of new stuff that we got to go over, including upgrades to X Factors, icons, and I'm gonna rip the rivals rewards that I got from last week on the God Squad. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. All right, let's get into it. All right, guys, so let's start with my rewards from rivals of last week on the God Squad. I got 2 elite packs, 2 players packs, and couple hut chance ones. We're going to take untradeable. I think that's always the way to go, honestly, with how the MSP structure works in NHL 23. Just usually the best way to go. So not a lot there. We got a few. I played so much time on my no money spent team. So here we go. We're not going to get a lot, but hey, who's to say? You know, maybe we pull something massive. Darren Archibald, Lander. Actually, you know what? For these, we're just going to skip. All right, we got Charlie Conacher. Yeah, okay. Dave Perron. Nice. All right, sweet. We'll move on. We got a players pack. Hut champs. We got an okay ultimate choicer. What else we got here? We got nothing here as well. All right, on to our better ones. Ultimate choice pack. We got a lot of like 84s and 83s, but nothing really big. All right, these ones are half decent. They're okay. 580 plus overall players. Give me something cool. That'd be awesome. Give me something cool. Nope, Geno's not it. Okay! 85 Mike Vernon, not bad. We're going to go over the Team of the Week in just a bit. I love the new Team of the Week card art. It's now in the game. Can't say I'd ever use Mike Vernon as a 5'9" goaltender, but not bad. All right, we'll take that. Pierre Engvall, and a lot of base icons so far. The Boston Bruins alumni, and that's it. Okay, not bad. So an 85 overall, we'll take that. Use that for the Evo set to get Stützle, who I am still going to make. And then lastly, we got maybe one more cool card. Michael Bunting. A purple would be huge. Hornquist, Sessions, Craig Anderson, and I think that might be it. Yeah. All right, so nothing out of those. Let's take a look at the content. All right, so we'll start things off with the team repping the 97 Detroit Red Wings. So I like the throwback, and we'll start with the 87 Brendan Shanahan. This comes with close quarters, light the lamp. He's huge, and 88 speed and acceleration is awesome. He's got high 80s, low 90s shot. I mean, without light the lamp, it's still 90 overall. Good defensively, good body checking, and 90 hand stats. This is actually a pretty sweet card at 87 overall. If you're looking for a right-handed winger, there hasn't been a ton of right-handed wingers that aren't X Factors or Master Set players. Like Barzal and Stamkos are all great, but you need their X Factors kind of. So not a bad option here with the 87 Brendan Shanahan. Got the 88 Stevie YZERMAN with Spark as well as elite edges. A little bit slower at 87 speed. Spark does get him up to 90 overall acceleration. He's got an okay shot. Hand stats are really good as well. 96 hand-eye. And then defensively, he's great. And 89 on the faceoffs. This is a really good centerman if you are looking for a centerman. I'd like him to be a little bit faster just because he's only 5'11", but he's still going to be a great card, and elite edges is one of the best abilities in the game. We got Slava Kozlov, 85 overall. He's got 5'10" with tape to tape, 87 speed and acceleration, 84 agility. Not really all that amazing here. I'm not a big fan of the ability. 87 speed is okay, but there's other cards that you'd rather use, and you're going to use him on the wing, not center, because he's got 76 on the draw and only 78 body checking. So this would be a pass for me. If I packed him, I would just sell him. Doug Brown, 84 overall, 5'10", 86 speed and acceleration. So you're seeing a lot of the icons that they've always been hit really hard in their skating, which I don't really get why, because it's not like they're skating now at 58 years old. You know, I've always been kind of confused with that. Crease Crasher is a pretty interesting ability with how many people go for rebounds, but again, I think there's better options here. I'd rather have the base Barzal and Stamkos than the 84 Douglas Brown. Got the 85 Igor Larionov with Magician, 86 speed and acceleration and agility. Again, just kind of mediocre in terms of his skating stats, but he always has unbelievable faceoffs. 90 overall in the draw. I do like centerman that are a lot bigger because it's more important defensively, but there isn't many players that have 90 faceoffs in the game right now, so he's still a very viable option. Martin Lapointe is up next with Gladiator and Big Tipper, 87 speed, 88 acceleration, 86 agility. He's got high 80s shot power, low 80s accuracy as a right winger. Good body checking though, and I've said this before, I think that it is important to have players on our team that have high body checking, because if your team is just loaded with players with a low 80s body checking, you're never going to be able to bump anyone off the puck right now. So he could be a usable card for sure. KIRK Maltby's up next with Gladiator and No Contest, 86 speed and acceleration. These are really rough skaters, I'm not gonna lie. unless they're going for like the base overall cost of what 84s go for. Even still, I think there's way better options among right-handed wingers. Chris Draper's up next with Heart and Soul and Truculence. Love that. 87 speed and acceleration. Anyone with Truculence is worth it because, again, their ability to bump people off the puck regardless of their body checking stat is phenomenal. He's got really, really good defensive abilities as well. He's got 90 defensive awareness and 90 stick checking. Definitely a usable card, and you can play him at center, obviously, with that 83 on the draw. Next up, we've got the 84 Joey KOCUR, 6 foot, 87 speed and acceleration with Gladiator. Again, another good player. This team was obviously hard to play against, obviously. Really high body checking and defensive stats. His shot is really rough, though, so a lot of grinders on this team, and again, that's a little bit harder to use in game unless you're playing squad battles, a little bit offline. For sure, you can use them there, but online will be a little bit more difficult. Darren McCarty, speaking of the grinders, just brutal skating. Like, you're not gonna be able to use him unless you're looking to build like an all wings team, but still a cool card to see. Tim Taylor's next with well-rounded and wheels, but 84 acceleration. 84 speed and 83 acceleration is just not gonna do it. So that one's a pass. Mike Canoe. I did not realize Mike Knuble was on that team. Wow. Workhorse and stick him up. Love the ability. Love the size. 81 speed. Yeah, unless you're playing offline. All right, on to the defense. We've got the 89 NICKLAS LIDSTROM. Anyone that I've talked to that was able to use Nick Lidstrom, they've loved him. His card has been phenomenal. And again, for defensemen, there's not a lot at the top end. You've got obviously Bowen Byram, the master set player, and some of the team builders. But man, 6'1", 90 speed and acceleration, a great shot. Phenomenal defensive awareness and silver shutdown. This is automatically one of the best left-handed defensemen in the game. Uwe Krupp, 6'6", always one of the favorite meta hut cards because he's so big. This is awfully hard to use at 84 speed and 83 acceleration. Like, if you pair him with someone that's extremely fast, I mean, like, Nick Lidstrom, for example, maybe, but man, it is going to be in his own zone. Even still, he's got 82 body checking, even though he's 6'6", so I don't know. Awfully, not a lot there. Not enough there. Aaron Ward. I can't believe Aaron Ward was on that team, too. All right, 83 speed, 82 acceleration. Again, same kind of situation, just not fast enough. Matthew Danzino, he's got wheels and booming shot. Love booming shot as a synergy. Decent body checking at 81 overall. Honestly, as an 81 overall defenseman, this is actually a pretty good, like, if you're just starting out your team, you don't have anyone on your squad yet, and you can get him for the bare minimum price, that's not bad at all. And then Dmitry Mironov, we've got Applesauce and Ice Pack. Ice Pack is just not really going to be worth anything. 86 speed and acceleration, 6'4". That's not bad either. Like, you could do worse than that. Bob Roos, 6'2" with Protector and Yoink. 84 speed and acceleration at 6'2". That's not terrible. Hand stats, he's going to play like he's a boat, though. Just basically low 80s on all the hand stats. That's tough. And then in net, we've got the 84 overall Chris Osgood with Wingman. He's got 87 speed, but at 5'10", that's brutal. And then an even smaller Mike Vernon. Man, what a scrappy guy he was, but 5'9". Again, you can use smaller goaltenders this year because of how they've played, but that's pushing it. But still, if you're a Wings fan, this is a really cool card. Taking a look at some of the upgraded power-up icons now, as Larionov gets an 85 overall, does get Wingman as his next synergy, and that makes it a little more interesting. 5'9". Obviously, I would love to see him if he had, like, elite edges. That would make it a lot shiftier, because he's only got 84 agility. 88 speed is great, and his face-off rating is phenomenal. It's just awfully tough. I definitely sell. I don't think I'd be able to invest the power-up collectibles or the coins. I don't know if I'd want to. Brendan Shanahan's card looks awesome. I mean, Distributor and then Dangle City. He's also got Fly the Zone, so he could go to 90 speed, not 88 acceleration. 6'3" with a 90 overall shot. Hand stats in the 90s. Body checking's 86. And honestly, if you get him up to 87, 79 on the draw, if you know all of the counters, that's not bad either. Off the rush is one of the most useless abilities because it never triggers regularly, even when you think it should. Crease Crasher's not bad. I think it could be played as well, but 87, Brendan Shanahan, I actually do think that this might be half decent to use. But there you go. Steve Yzerman's 88 with Buzzing as well as Fly the Zone, so he's got 89 speed, 88 acceleration, and gold elite edges. This is a gross card. Like, this one's like, I would actually improve and pay the price to upgrade him. I think he could be really fun. He's got 89 on the draw, so even like as the months go along, he still is viable at center. I think this is actually a pretty sweet card. And then we've got the 89 Nick Lidstrom. Like I said, I talked about him. Gold quick pick is awesome. Silver shutdown's great. 90 speed, 90 acceleration. He does have booming shot as well, or thief, where you could basically max out his defensive awareness. 89 body checking. This is one of, if not the best, left-handed defenseman in the game. So if you have this card, 100% I'd recommend upgrading. I think this is a great card. If you don't, it's going to cost you so much to get him now, probably, like well over 500k maybe, and I don't know if that's worth it, but phenomenal card. All right, on to some of the new HUT 23 items. We've got yet another ERIK KARLSSON, who deserves it, absolutely blowing up this season. 6 foot, 85 overall, would light the lamp. He's got Heat Seeker, 89 speed and acceleration, 88 agility. Always a really fun card if you pair him with someone much bigger that you know, can actually knock people off the puck. He's got 87 on the stick checking, but only 79 body checking, so he's going to be awfully tough to knock, and he's going for like 55,000 coins. I'd probably wait until he falls into the 40s, but he's been a really fun card. I've used all of his other ones, his other prime times and things like that. He's been a really, really good card this year. Timo Meier also gets a card up to 85 overall with Schneip, 86 speed and acceleration. He's got mid to high 80s shooting. Hand stats are okay as well. Good body checking, but he's just very middle ground across the board, so he's never been a great HUT card, I'll be honest with you. His Evo card could be interesting because he does score in bunches, but I'd pass on this one. And then we've got the 89 Auston Matthews with booming shot, which is a great synergy for him because it gets his body checking up higher, which he's lacking a little bit. It's got make it snappy, 88 speed, 89 acceleration at 6'3", and a mid 90 shot, one of the best shots in the game right now. Guys, he's going for like 300k. These cards I've talked about a lot, the ones that are in packs for a little while, they always fall in value rather quickly unless they have an insane superstar ability. Auston Matthews is going to get a lot of cards. If you pack this, I would sell it immediately and try to maybe buy his X Factor if you can work towards that. But yeah, this is a great card, no doubt about it, but it will fall in price considerably as it keeps going. Right now, it's going for like 300k. No shot I'm paying that. But that does mean we get our next upgrade tier for Auston Matthews, the 89 overall. He does have fly the zone, so he's got 90 speed, 89 acceleration, that mid-90 shot, gold shock and awe. Again, not really great abilities, I'll be honest with you. Does have Gladiator though, so all around, I've used Auston Matthews' X Factor card on the God Squad. Love his card. I've really, really enjoyed it. His face-off rating is good this year. Actually usable at center, and he's got great size, and his shot always plays higher than the attributes indicate. Really, really great card, and now he's up to 89. Lastly, we've got some junior cards, and I want to highlight Austin Rose first because the junior cards, because they're silver, they're always statted very weird. So when they jack up the rating, some of their stats go absolutely insane. So he's 5'10", 170 centerman, okay? 89 speed, 89 acceleration, 96 agility with unstoppable force. I cannot wait to try this card out. He's got 97 shot power. The only thing low about him is his hand stats, and while passing is still an important stat, it's not nearly as important in prior games because they went back to the pass assist model. It's not like 22 where you got to aim everything. Hand-eye is not really all that important. Deking, again, I'd rather have agility more than that. Body check is a little low at 82, and defensive awareness and stick checking are really low, so he's not going to intercept passes and play defensively very well. But he's got 86 face-offs. This is one of the most fun-looking cards, and I'm really excited to try him out. Right now, there's two up. That one's going for 90,000 on PlayStation 5. I kind of want to buy it right now, but I'm going to wait a little bit because I think he's in packs for another day. I kind of want to see if he falls a little bit, but man, this is a nice card. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me in today's video. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and I'll see you next time.